Coach Leonard had said before the bye week that he planned to kind of share some of his vision for the future with you guys. What impressed you about his message and maybe some of his plans if he gets the job?
Just his delivery. I don't want to go too much in depth about it. I think that stays between the team for now. If Coach Leonard wants to share that with y'all, he'll share that. But I feel like that's not my position to speak on that. But I mean, I like what I heard a lot, for sure.
How close were you to playing against Purdue, and then was it hard to? I think that was the first game you missed in your career, right?
Yeah. I mean, it was a work in progress all week. I didn't really practice. I was just rehabbing a lot. I knew I was going to suit up. You know, it was going to be more a game time decision, more of like a break the case emergency type of deal. And I mean, the boys balled out. You know, we got up early on them. Defense was able to keep their foots on their neck. I thought DP and CJ and Caden all stepped up. They did a great job. So, I mean, Coach decided I didn't get in the game, and that was fine with me. That was fine with my coach.
Are you feel 100%, or how would you gauge where you're at going into this week?
I would say that I'm working back. I'm working back. I'm going to practice this week, so we'll see on Saturday.
How was the bye week then in terms for you of just kind of recovery?
I mean, it was huge. You know, I kind of got to steal 2 weeks. You know, kind of that Purdue week and the bye week. It was huge for my body, not just my knee, just everything in general. You know, just let my body kind of relax, recuperate. Yeah, it was good.
Boy has a kind of very violent nature about him on the football field. Going back to your days together, when did you kind of know that this was a bad dude?
I mean, really the day we became best friends. You know, I was getting into it at school with an older guy, and he kind of caught my back. And from that day on, I just knew that guy was about it. You know, he doesn't talk much. He's about it. And then we start playing football, man, and he's just killing people out there. I'm like, oh, this guy's a dog. Like, I mean, kind of from the first day I met him, I knew he was a dog.
Is the guy he went after okay?
Oh, yeah. It was like my older brother.
And what when you see him deliver a big hit, you know, over the middle like he does, what do you think that just does for your defense, is to see him set a tone like that?
Oh, it juices us. You know, you see somebody make a play like that, you know, rock someone, it gets everybody hyped, like, oh, like, he just killed somebody. I mean, it's like if you're on the offense and quarterback throws a touchdown, like everybody gets hyped, or has a big play, or a receiver makes a big catch. I think, you know, anytime someone has a big play in football, it's good for the whole team.
Nick, it sounds like Coach Leonard was finally able to meet with you guys as a team and kind of lay out his vision for the future. I know that's something he'd been wanting to do, but just didn't have the time. As a player, what did you learn about kind of how he views this program and what he wants for it that may be different from what's been going on?
Yeah, I mean, I told them already, if you know, that's Coach Leonard's space to tell you guys his vision. I don't want to impede on that, but I told him I loved what I heard from him. Nothing but great things. You know, he's a Wisconsin guy through and through.
Getting guys back like Hunter this week, I know there's a lot of guys that are TBD on if they're going to go or not, but what does that do for this defense to have more depth there now than you have?
I mean, it's huge because we're a young defense, obviously. Not a lot of returning starters, a lot of new faces, but able to have that depth to rotate guys, you know, give guys a breather, you know, kind of let some guys calm down. Some guys need to sit out a couple plays and calm down, you know, and find themselves. So I think just having depth is a good attribute we have on our defense.
I apologize if you were asked this before I got here, but could you have played if they needed you against Purdue?
Yeah, it was an emergency. Yeah.
So I mean, when did you know in the week that it was not going to be a good day?
Kind of really on game day, just warming up. What kind of didn't feel right, you know, didn't feel all there. So.
Going back to the Jim Leonard question, without going into specifics of what he said, could you tell that he's embraced this opportunity and that he wants this, and that he's clearly thought a lot about that vision, even if you can't give us the details?
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know how much you've lately. I know you probably don't go against the people once a lot, but like, I want to ask about Chimray and Skylar specifically. Those guys, it seems, have really helped open up the passing game.
Yeah.
When you've seen them in practice and gone against them, what has stood out about their ability and the things they've been doing to help open things up?
Yeah, Chim's been a guy that's shown up since day one. Since we came in here together our freshman year, he always told me he was going to play. He always told me he had dreams about being a Badger and looked up to a lot of Badgers and stuff. And I was like, all right, let's see it. And I mean, he's a dog, I was kind of surprised when he dropped the pass. I was like, I've never seen him drop a pass before. But Chim's a dog. He works hard, doesn't say much. But when he gets on that field, he's going to catch everything. He's going to run crispy routes. I think Skylar just adds a little flash to the wide receivers. He's kind of like that flashy wide receiver. He flashes here, makes big plays. He's down the field. He can run, and he's a playmaker.
Leonard was asked downstairs. He's been in this role for 4 weeks now, 3 games, and he was asked if he thinks in his mind if he's ready to be a full-time head coach in 2023 and beyond. What do you think he responded? How do you think he responded to that question? How would you think he would?
Probably say hell yeah.
He didn't say hell yeah, but he said yeah. He said he believes he's capable. What have you seen from him in the short period of time he's been in charge of you guys that would lead you to believe that?
Just the way he carries himself, and the respect he has for this program, the respect he has for this place. Not many guys, I would say, are respected like him as well in this place. He's done a lot for this program, and just the fact that, we all know that he's getting job offers from all around the country, but he wants to stay here. He wants to build something special here. He cares about us as players, and just he kind of takes a lot of what Coach Chris taught him, like his mentor, and so kind of see some same similarities in that. But he also, he brings a different element. He's younger, so Coach Leonard is doing a great job for sure.